Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at @triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We're having a little potluck. Have everybody over. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. Just all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot. More than I could say to you guys.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Time to get into some entertainment.
I need to be entertained.
Yep.
Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
Repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.
You're looking at 18 months for the stolen car, 5 years for impersonating a federal officer, or you can go home.
The Black Panthers are forming a rainbow coalition of oppressed brothers and sisters of every color.
Their aim is to sow hatred and inspire terror.
I will learn all that I can.
These ain't no terrorists.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom. I'm a God for the people 'cause I live for the people. I live for the people 'cause I love the people.
Yeah, goddamn. Woo! So that was the
Smacking and macking.
Oh, man.
the official trailer for Judas in the Black Messiah in theaters and also streaming on HBO Max.
So that's a Ryan Coogler film?
Yeah,
believe so.
he produced it.
Yeah.
Oh, he produced it. He didn't direct it. He produced it.
No.
Yeah. Oh, nigga.
Okay.
Hey, bruh. You know how you watch like action movies and you like watch the best. You like after you watch them like 4 or 5 times and you like go to the best fight scenes because you know them.
Right.
This nigga speeches, bro. The way he, bruh. I am a revolutionary. And the fact that this nigga is not from the States.
Hey. When that nigga was like, hold on. When that nigga was like, kill a few cops, get a little satisfaction.
Hey, dog. I said.
No satisfaction.
Right.
Kill all the cops. Kill all the. No, he said kill all the pigs. Get complete satisfaction.
Complete satisfaction. Hey, and the fact that he and I get it. I know that people from Chicago that be like it wasn't 100% slang, but I'm like, hold on, this nigga ain't from here. And he had it down for the most part, bro. And I'm gonna murder. When y'all say his name for me? 'Cause I'm gonna murder his name. Daniel Kaluuya. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you got.
I think you said it right.
Goddamn! Ding 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 ding.
There you go.
Hey, he was killing that Chicago accent, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, for him. I give it.
He's a Brit. He's a Brit, right?
He's a Brit. Yeah.
Get into an American actor. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Brits can do American accents.
Because he's
Brit accents for shit.
Is he Ugandan? I think he's Nigerian, right? Nigerian. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know, but you got to. I think I never even knew that he was not American until he started doing press for this one. That nigga's British like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
it's like Idris Elba's. Because I watched him on The Wire. And then when I heard him speak publicly, I said, "Who is this nigga?" That's not Stringer Bell.
You guys know Black Mirror on Netflix? He's on an episode of that. He did a hell of a job on that too.
Yeah. Yes, I agree, Joe. He didn't like get it down pat, but for a limey, as we said in the chat group, he did a good job.
He did a very good job, I thought.
Let me be Hey, Lakeith, it says Judas in the Black Messiah. Judas was the headliner.
No,
Lakeith Stanfield is a beast, bro.
But hold on, but you bring that up though, right? I like you bring that up right now because a lot of the critique of the movie is they didn't deal with Fred Hampton, but I'm like, it's Judas. And the black one, it's not the Black Messiah and his nigga Judas. It's Judas and the Black Messiah. So you had to know what you was getting. This is about the betrayal of Fred Hampton. It's not about Fred Hampton. It's about the betrayal of Fred Hampton. And
absolutely,
that's a lot of the critique of the movie. A lot of people have been giving it bad reviews based upon not about the acting or the story or whatever, but about the fact that it don't deal with Fred Hampton. It's like, nigga, Judas is
not
leaving.
a feel-good story. This is not a feel-good story.
But no, it's not about feel-good. They mad that it's not the story of Fred Hampton. It's not about Fred Hampton plays a part in the betrayal of Fred Hampton, and so he's there. But the story is about William O'Neill? Bill O'Neill. Bill O'Neill. The story's about him. It's about him.
Yeah.
And I love Lakeith. I love that he's such a nigga. I have never wanted to choke that nigga so bad before. I was like, he about to get this nigga killed.
It's like fucking Dark Knight Joker, man.
Yeah.
The bad guys is always a more interesting character. You know what I'm saying? And Lakeith plays his shit.
Hey, bro.
That man never has a bad role. You see him in Atlanta.
He
does an amazing job in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Get Out. He was amazing in Get Out. The guy just does not do a bad job.
And they had the homie from Moonlight on here too. I didn't realize he was in the movie.
Oh yeah.
The one that got shot.
The RZA from
the RZA also. And that's the one. That's the only bad thing I did. I mean, I don't know if that actually happened in real life, but that's the only thing I like about the movie. Like this nigga, I'm gonna go into this delicatessen or bakery
and police
the police, but I'm gonna have a gun and pull it out and shoot them and think I'm gonna be okay. I was like, okay. That's the only part I didn't like about the movie. But the movie, it's a beautiful movie.
That nigga's a horrible actor, though, by the way. I just want
What?
Who's that? Who's that?
The RZA is trash, nigga. The little fake RZA, the fake RZA is trash.
I think he's good. I don't know why. We gonna have to disagree. Do I think he's great? No. I think he's good, though. I think he's good.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga ass, but okay.
Okay, we disagree. Let's fight about it, nigga.
I'm not willing to fight about it, but that nigga ass.
Why do you think he ass?
So my favorite scene from Lakeith is so Lakeith is playing a guy who got caught up and the FBI, he was caught impersonating the FBI officer.
Correct. Still in the car.
Right. So and so Fat Man, like evil Matt Damon, caught his ass.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And basically flipped him to the point where he said, "You're gonna be an informant for me. You're gonna go infiltrate the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party and go get me intel on Fred Hampton." And so Lakeith is in a situation where another informant has basically claimed to catching an informant and killing that informant. And so the facial expressions Lakeith make in that one scene where they sitting on the staircase talking, and this nigga, you know what's going on in his mind, that he like, man, if they catch me, they gonna do the same shit to me. They gonna boil hot, you know what I'm saying, boiling water on me. They gonna pour that shit on me.
Right.
But I gotta keep my face, and I got mad. Nigga, if it was me, I'd have did that shit too. I'd have shot the shit out that nigga. I'd have killed that motherfucker. And then you see in his eyes, and that nigga really thinking like, God damn, this shit about to happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, that scene right there for me, I think he just went through such a range of emotions right there.
Yeah.
That dude's an animal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fake Matt Damon is Jesse Plemons. That's his real name.
Hey, he's a superb actor. The first experience I had with him was on the show Friday Night Lights.
Right.
And the kid did a good job. He does a hell of a job.
He did a fine job in the TV series Fargo.
Good job in that
Fargo,
too.
Yep.
But he's still evil Matt Damon to me.
And also in Breaking Bad though too, he does a good job too.
Oh shit.
He does a good job in Breaking Bad also.
Oh yeah, he did do a good job. That's right. He is in Breaking Bad.
He's in Breaking Bad. He's also in. I don't know if you guys watch Black Mirror. He's in that too.
Yeah, he's in Black Mirror too. Yep, he's when he did the Star Trek.
The Star Trek kind of He put a nigga son out in space because he didn't want to get right. But anyway, back to this. I'm still like, you think old boy ass?
What they call his ass? Hold on. Google got that nigga as Discount Matt Damon.
Discount Matt Damon, nigga. He do look like Discount Matt Damon. I never thought about it until James said Fat Matt Damon. He said Fat Matt Damon or some shit. I was like, okay.
I call nigga Evil Matt Damon.
Evil Matt, that's good. That's some good shit too.
Oh Matt Damon, that is fucked up.
I still think that I don't know. I ain't gonna down that hill. But beautiful movie. I mean, so I don't know. Sam, you said you hadn't seen it, right? Or you had seen it?
I'm gonna watch it now. No, I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. So I guess Joe and 10 meters. So Joe already said what he loved about it. His favorite scene. What about you, 10?
Actually, I can't pick.
Everybody froze up. What just happened?
I don't know.
I froze up.
Yeah, everybody did. But you good now.
Okay. So basically, not just one scene. Like I said, I like the speeches. The speeches is what kind of like inspired me, man. I was like, damn, you know, especially in Fred Hampton.
A revolutionary.
That's right.
Fred. Okay, so our boy Daniel, he leaned into the Fred Hampton speeches. I feel you. I mean, he was cool. Mm-hmm. He's cool. I mean, he's cool.
I don't.
If I had to pick one movie tonight, pick one movie tonight, would it be this one or
we ain't talking about
Miami? What would you watch?
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, Little Things.
No doubt.
Oh, Little Things. We'll get to that. We'll come back to it. All right. Hold on. That's a good question. Hold on to it. We'll come back to it.
I don't trust Joe because he still said my man from Moonlight was an ass actor, so I don't trust Joe no more.
That nigga is ass, bro. He is super ass.
He ain't ass. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I think he's a good actor. Whatever.
That nigga awkward as fuck, man.
Nigga, that's the roles he played. Awkward ass nigga.
Cause that nigga's awkward.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that.
I don't know what his name is. I just know he fake RZA. He fake RZA, and he was in Equalizer 2. He was whacking
I liked him in that too.
You know what I'm saying? He's just alright, nigga. He around. You know what I'm saying?
He
Black
around.
dude's around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't trust Joe no more. I'm joking.
I'm joking. That nigga compelled you? Hold on. Fake RZA is compelled you.
I think it's
compelled me. No. I said I was joking. I said that I think he's a good actor. Do I think he's great? Not at all. No.
Nah, that nigga's around. He's a black actor that's around, nigga. We need a black actor to play this. We need somebody between.
I'm not gonna go that
18
far.
18 and 29.
I'm not gonna go that far with you. I'm not gonna go that far with you.
Ashton Sanders.
I'm not gonna go for. What'd you say?
Ashton Sanders.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna go that far with you.
Is the nigga ever gonna win a Grammy? Let's ask that question.
There's a lot of actors don't win Grammys.
Lakeith is going.
Actors don't.
I said
really
they don't win
Grammys
either, though.
Say what?
Y'all take the hell out of that.
Yeah, I don't know why I agreed. I heard him say it, but then.
They win Oscars.
I've been drinking. Come on, man.
I've been drinking. Cause when he said it, I said, "Wait a minute." There's a lot of good actors that don't win Oscars. But anyway.
Hey, do you guys consider Dwayne
Lakeith is up for a Golden Globe for this performance.
But I'm saying, but Lakeith is a great actor. I already said this nigga's not. I said he's good, not great. What do you want me to do, bro? What do you want me to say?
I'm saying the nigga's man.
I'm not saying he's man. He's not worthy of it.
I'm saying fake RZA is man.
I'm saying he's not man. I'm saying he's good, and I'm saying Lakeith is great.
Lakeith is great.
Yeah, that's all. We can agree on that. Let's rest there. I think Sam has something to say. Go ahead, Sam.
No. So
Sam said, "I won't get involved in this niggatry."
No. So that begs the question. Who is the best black actor in Hollywood today? Who is killing it? Who does every role correctly? Who do you want to see more of? Who is the best black actor?
We already know it's Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel's the best right now.
Come on now.
We ain't got to talk about the little things yet, though.
Okay,
Denzel's the best right now as far as like everything correctly.
Of course he is, man.
He's a Tim Duncan actor.
Denzel's past his prime, but at the same time, that nigga's like fucking.
Still relevant though.
yeah, nigga, like he an old nigga, but he's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? He like LeBron. He like LeBron out here. LeBron like 36, 37, but still getting buckets, still throwing up triple doubles.
Married to the same woman, putting up a good night every night.
There you go.
That's all.
Hey, you're right.
That's all.
Hey, you're right. Hey, Denzel though, he's just unique, right? Because it doesn't matter you're black, white, brown, whatever. You love Denzel Washington. No one fucking dislikes Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Where he just goes across all those cultures, man. I love Denzel.
I guarantee that.
Yeah. Hold on, we talk about it. And like for me, yeah. I mean, I think that Daniel, he did it. He did it when he had with his screen time, and I think that's where a lot of people got lost into it. The speeches, right? Thinking that it was his movie when it wasn't. It was all about Lakeith and him being the informant.
Right.
My favorite scene though was one of them speeches where it's Lakeith and Evil Matt Damon. Just I was just
straight eyes, yeah.
I was
Was that the
but the speech in that shit was fucking monstrous.
The speech was fire. It was when Fred Hampton got out of jail. Right. That was when he got out of jail, and they had this big assembly for him. And that's part of the speech we played for the official trailer. I am a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why all that. Yeah. But
that for the people, because I love the people.
But that scene there where
that was the same one where he was telling you about kill the cops.
Yeah. But like for me, like Evil Matt Damon or Discount Matt Damon, how you want to call him, and Lakeith just sitting there. And that right there, man, it's like a powerful moment where you can see Lakeith is like questioning, what the fuck am I doing?
And Lakeith is not even really saying he's chanting the mantra, but he's not really. He doesn't have no dialogue.
No.
There.
No.
And evil Matt Damon ain't saying nothing either. But they got this eye lock thing going on where they act and they ain't even saying nothing.
Not saying
to each other. But there's an interplay of dialogue internally.
Acting, son.
Dude,
Black acting school.
Lakeith is a monster, bro. Lakeith is a beast. I don't know what to tell you, man.
But and also,
if anybody gonna take Denzel's spot, Lakeith might be the next.
Only thing I would say is Lakeith ain't got the.
Might be the next man.
All I'm gonna say is Lakeith ain't got the body for the action roles.
Nah. Hey, you know who's the good? Is Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali, like fucking 48, nigga.
We gonna see. We gonna see what this blade do though. We gonna see that though. We gonna see what this blade do.
Hey, that's gonna.
Mahershala Ali ain't young though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying up and coming niggas.
Oh yeah. He got some time to get like 10, 15 pounds on him.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Michael B. Jordan though, come on, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is real too. He's real too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And who's
we already know. I mean, we lost a nigga who was doing it.
Who?
Oh, hell
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Rest in power, man.
Hey, but who's old boy that made American Skin?
American Skin. Oh,
the one he also made the.
I've not seen that either.
Put that on your list. Damn, what's his name? My bad. I'm acting.
Oh, my man, Nate Parker.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Nate Parker got canceled. He just now getting back.
But I'm saying, but he owned the road back though.
No, I mean, that nigga's a monster too.
Yeah,
if he hadn't
messed up,
canceled, it wouldn't been no lane for no niggas out here, man.
No niggas, cause he can act.
No lane for no niggas out here.
Hey, bro, cause he can act, and he can also do the action shit too.
He's like David Allen Greer though. He looks like a young David Allen Greer.
He do. Okay. He do like a young David Allen Greer. Hey, but no,
hey, nigga, yo, David Allen.
That's what I'm saying though. He can act, and he can also do the action roles too. That's what I'm saying. That's what Denzel did, right? He can act, and he can also come in and do some action roles. So, but Nate Parker though, that's gonna be a problem because that nigga fucked up earlier. I don't know if he fucked up, but. They put him in that basket. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah. He got me too. Yeah. Me too.
You're right.
So, but anyway, yeah. So for me, that was the scene that I really fuck with. And like, I know we talking about all these black actors, dog, but we said it already. But don't discount Fat Matt Damon, dog. He is so good at making you hate a white man.
Everything.
Yeah.
He is so good. Yeah. And that's some good acting.
Hey, he's in that movie with Johnny Depp. It's like Dark Water or some shit like that. He does a good job in that, man. I mean, the guy is good in everything.
He play a good asshole, dog. He play a good asshole.
He does.
We should probably learn that nigga's name.
Tim Meter said it. Jesse Plemons. Tim Meter said it.
He's forever gonna be evil Matt Damon.
Evil Matt Damon, dog. On this podcast from here evermore, his name Jesse Plemons is known as Evil Matt Damon.
Right.
We have said it. What say the yays?
Yeah.
We'll say the nays. There we have it. Evil Matt Damon.
Evil Matt Damon.
So be it.
Yes.
Yeah, where my controller right here? Hold on. Okay. So we talked about that. We talked about y'all want to carry on with that?
Now we got the current Denzel. So the next Denzel versus the current Denzel.
So once like both these movies. You'll hear our review. You heard a review of the first one. You need to watch it, especially the first one, though, because it is a part of American history. And let's not. And I get it that there are listeners out there, black and white people out there, who don't know the demise of Fred Hampton. This man was murdered in his bed while he slept next to his pregnant wife
by the FBI.
By the FBI.
I mean, our government plotted to murder this man. He was 21.
21.
He was 21. And he died on the day Jay-Z was born.
Damn.
Wow.
You didn't know that. I arrived on the day Fred Hampton died.
Yeah, he
Real
did say
niggas just
that.
multiply.
Yeah, he did say that. It was one of his lyrics. But
December 4th, 1969, yeah.
1969, this is American history, something that's getting taught. So when people of a certain shade, and there are Negroes out there too, when people like us on this podcast laugh at you when you say make America great again, and you go, and we go, was it ever great? These are the reasons why we ask these questions.
Right.
Someone who should have been a future leader, someone who may or may not have been a man who's been in Congress, whatever the fuck, but definitely someone who had a voice. It was eloquent in with his voice. Mm-hmm. Man. Anyway, go ahead, Jeff.
And that's why Hoover couldn't tolerate it. He had to take this nigga out because this nigga had a voice.
Hoover, yes.
Yeah.
The white devil himself.
Yep.
Man.
Anyway, we keep it moving. So the next movie that we watched, there might be some mixed reviews, but we'll do a little trailer here.
You know him, didn't you?
Wait.
Then you had that one little feeling, but you waved it away. You should have listened to that one little feeling, just like I'm listening to you now. You can talk to me. I'm all the friend you got.
You're not exactly a department favorite. Things probably changed a lot since you left.
You still got to catch him, right?
Yeah.
Not that much has changed then, right?
I can assure you all we are taking a 24/7 all-hands-on-deck approach to these cases.
Guy's a shark. If he stops, he dies. He likes to drive. Probably has a decent car, maybe 2, high mileage.
You must really like my car.
I do. How's the trunk space?
All right, we stop right there. So let's say, as I know, 10, Joe.
The little things.
The little things. The little things. My bad, I forgot to say that. I appreciate it.
Okay.
The little things. Denzel leading. Well, I guess Denzel, Jared Leto, and then I always get my boy's name for Mr. Robot.
Rami
Malcolm, yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's great in his own right, man. I love. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen where he was playing old boy from Queen. I still haven't.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Oh, okay.
I know him from. He was in fucking JUCO with Julia Roberts as a teacher in class with fucking with Tom Hanks. What was the name of that shit? I can't call it.
I can't remember.
He was in the Pacific little war series, Pacific War series.
Yeah, he was.
And he was in a Robot, I think.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot.
If y'all get a chance to watch Mr. Robot, y'all should though, because that's some good shit.
Pretty good.
Oh, nigga, yes.
All right.
Okay.
It's like Fight Club. It's like Fight Club mixed with technology.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Rami Malek's got range.
He got range. He does have range. And I would. I mean, I know we back, even though we were talking about him, knowing him and seeing how weird and crazy he looks. I would have preferred him in the role that Jared Leto played. Actually.
Jared. No, Jared Leto.
But hear me out. But hear me out.
Jared Leto's he's up for a Gold Glove too, nigga. He might be up against.
I feel you.
He might be up against my boy for the same award.
But I feel you. But I'm saying, but I like Jared Leto in the role of the investigator, detective cop who is slowly dissolving due to this case.
Hey, Jared Leto cannot be forgiven for his role as the Joker. He cannot be forgiven for that shit.
Cannot
be forgiven for that shit.
Well, once again, when it comes, get off topic, then we get back into topic. When it comes to a lot of those DC movies, a lot of it comes to the writing, which is shitty.
So,
hey, speaking of which, so they're reprising one of those fucking DC movies. Which one are they doing?
The one that had everybody.
Justice League.
There we go.
And they're bringing in Jared Leto to play the Joker again in that.
Yeah, but his character's different.
So we're gonna see how that works out. But I put it this way: when you're the Joker, you're going up against Jack Nicholson and fucking
Heath Ledger.
I mean, and Heath Ledger. I mean, like,
that's hard.
That's a high bar.
That's hard.
That you got to go up against.
But
he
my bad.
did it for me though.
My bad.
Jack.
Hold on. Let's come back. My bad. We talking about little things. My bad. That's my fault. That's my fault.
So no, what I'm saying is that he may have not met people's expectations in the DC series, and he's gonna get one more chance to play it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in this, like I said, this motherfucker, he's up for a Golden Globe, but I don't know that nigga.
No, I don't know. You're right. He did a good job. Anyway, let's backtrack. So when we spoke about the movie, I think we are all in agreement that the first 2/3 of the movie are pretty good, pretty great. And so Joe, you was saying something about Jared.
That nigga did the shit, bro.
You have 2 more shots.
I'm just saying that my man, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like he played the shit out that role, man.
Right, I think he did. He did a good job.
You want to recast the motherfuckers? I felt that nigga was convincing in that role. That he was the most, and he was only on the screen for probably maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, so I think.
Yeah, right.
So I think maybe that's for me though. I think he did a great job. So maybe I think it's a loaded thing when you say replace whatever. I think he did a great job. So I think it's on the back end when I said him as a detective. 'Cause I think maybe I want to see him more. I don't know. I don't know.
I think he plays a great agent.
Yeah, I think Rami's was the better detective. Yeah, I don't think you should change.
We don't know. We don't know. I'm saying.
Please don't.
I'm just saying.
I think he was just such a fucking troll, nigga. This shit. He said, "Oh, you dug that hole? It wasn't nobody there." He said, "Oh, poop." Poop. I think it's over here.
So we'll backtrack a little bit since it's not like. Well, I mean, people can go out and find out about Fred Hampton, but this is a movie that there's no history for. It's a fictional story. So you got Denzel, older detective. Suppose there's a woman killed, which somehow ties to old killing that he was a detective of, and when he was part of this department, but now he's out somewhere else. Comes back. Go ahead, Joe.
You said it somehow ties to his old killing. I don't think it does. I think this nigga is trying to build threads. Where it ties to the old killing.
You know I don't know if it does or not. So maybe he has it in his mind, but his boss sent him up to this department to gather evidence, whatever reason, right? Yeah.
So he worked in Los Angeles as a detective. This case, there was a case that ate him up. Mm-hmm. And he had to leave, and he moved to Kern County, I believe, which is north of Los Angeles. I'm not from California, so those of you who listen to the show living in California, somewhere like Death Valley or something like that. I don't know.
You like how they had this nigga in these big ass baggy clothes to try to make it like he was just a fucking pile of shit.
Yeah, just
if you look at his uniform, because I was watching him with a friend. You look at his uniform, like his uniform is like bigger and baggier, so it kind of makes him look chubbier and older.
Who's stacking cups?
I don't know what's happening. I think Sam is. I don't know. He's got a Rubik's Cube in his hand. Sam. What are you doing? Are you?
There's a mute button, nigga.
Is there? You got like a Rubik's Cube competition going on? There's something happening in the house.
You got to mute the sound.
I'm stacking cups.
That's what it sounds like.
Something, man.
Hey, cups, dicks, Rubik's Cubes. I don't know what's happening.
I'm just getting a drink, man. That's all it is.
Oh, so were you making? Were you like you got like a block of ice in your refrigerator?
There is a mute button, nigga. Utilize that shit, nigga.
All right, hey,
Sam,
I have better etiquette moving forward.
Sam,
No worries, better etiquette.
Sam got a block of ice in his freezer, nigga. He was in there chopping it up.
Chip it away.
He like,
Hey, my bad.
Let me. He was like, I don't want to hear none of this review because I ain't seen this movie yet, nigga.
Right.
Hey, spoilers, man. That's all it is. I ain't want to hear the spoilers.
We told you. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, we told you at the time.
Nah, he know what's up. He know what's up. Yeah. So
they about to take it off of HBO, nigga.
You might want to watch it.
Hurry up. Actually, yeah. Tomorrow's the last day.
Yeah. So
Damn.
yeah. So Denzel goes up to the, like as Joe was saying, up to his old job site for this evidence, and then there's all this kind of you can tell it's definite tension that this nigga's around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess for me, we all over the place anyway. I guess for me, that's the reason why I was like, it was good, because there's this tension the whole time, and the build-up for this tension to me was just like a letdown almost.
I have watched it like 3 times because I'm bored.
I feel you.
And every time I watch it, it reveals something new to me.
Oh,
I get it. But
there's like dialogue that I missed the first time around. That's like, I see. You know what I'm saying? And so the first time I watched it as a thriller. And I'm looking at Jared Leto as the killer.
But when the first time I watched it, though, I didn't get the fact. I didn't think that he was. But movies like this, I go into it where it's like there's another twist. So I'm like, this is too obvious, which it was. Like, to me, these movies, and maybe it's the paranoia of growing up with 2 parents that were cops, one being a homicide detective, and the crazy talks we would have, and I just be like, oh, okay. So it's not always the husband. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
And that's what it was. It was like, I mean, we don't want to do spoiler alerts. For
no, we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. We said spoiler alert. There we go.
Okay. There it is. So
you
if you
have been redeemed.
It's on you, nigga.
You've been redeemed, Joe.
But Denzel is just a fucking badass cop. He's horrible.
He's a shitty ass guy.
But hold on. But hold on.
Maybe he was good in the past, but he's
there we go.
Ruined,
He got fucked up. He got fucked up.
So he is stuck in this mindset where he is like, okay, well, this shit is the obvious choice, so it's got to be it.
It's got to be him.
And so he is come on Jared Leto under these circumstances. There was so one of the people who died, there was a fucking fridge that had been busted. Mm-hmm. And the repair woman called for a technician to come out and fix the refrigerator from ABC fucking repair group, which is down the street or something like that. And they had to cancel it. And so Denzel has made this leap in his mind like George Bush made to fucking Iraq in 2003.
But easy though. Denzel wasn't a shit cop up until this one case that fucked him up.
Well, that shit.
What we let you believe? What we let you believe?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he has made this fucking leap in his mind to it happened at this place because he says it like when you go back through and you listen again.
Yeah.
You hear him say it, man. There's all these leads, and sometimes they end up fucked up. Sometimes you land on gold. Well, this nigga has pursued a strand, ignoring any other strand, and he's pursued this strand maybe because it's the only strand he has.
Right.
But this strand leads to a dead end, but he is convinced that this shit is gold.
Yeah.
And he has chosen Jared Leto as the fucking culprit, even though he has shit to go on as evidence.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, so are you saying that what we're seeing is speaking to his whole entire career?
The last 5 years of it, yes.
Mm-hmm. The last 5 years of it. But before that, though, everything was him being exemplary. That's what they say. He's exemplary. Why? I'm just saying.
Well, you know what though? I kind of question that because
I did too. That's why I asked the question. I'm saying is the movie making you question all that?
Because toward the end when it was revealed that that he shot this woman, by accident, he basically covered it up.
Right, but here's also too though, right? You talk about the mindset of serial killers, whatever, blah 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 blah.
Right.
Are we also looking to the fact that they were wrong on this one, but they killed someone who was on the path of becoming?
Probably.
Because who got a hidden stash of criminal material in their apartment?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's fucking creepy. Jared Leto's creepy, but it doesn't make him a criminal.
Most people. That's why I said. Listen to me. What I said was on the path. What I said was on the path. I didn't say he was a criminal. I said on the path. Everybody starts off as creepy. A lot of niggas start off creepy before they actually rape or murder people.
So you on some Minority Report precog shit, huh?
That's why I said. That's why I said. That's why I said the movie lends the question, right? Because in Minority Report, though, we were seeing that the crime was going to happen.
True.
But it didn't happen.
Exactly. So what? Just because
it didn't happen here either.
I know. All I'm saying back to my point, that's why I said, is he on that path? I didn't say he was a criminal, if you're listening. I said, was he on that path?
He's made that assumption. He's made a fucking leap. This nigga is a fucking crime enthusiast. This nigga, fuck.
That's what I was going
right.
with.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking, well, maybe.
So why is it hidden in the floorboards of your own private apartment?
Because it's fucking taboo.
Why is it hidden in the floorboards of your own private? You don't live there with nobody. You ain't got no wife. You ain't got no girlfriend. You ain't got no kids.
I ain't killed nobody, but I have Googled fucking killers before.
So you got. So do you? Hold on. So do you print that? So do you print that? So hold on. It's not. No, that's a false equivalency. So do you print it off and then hide it under your floorboards?
Fucking print it off, nigga. It was the 90s that it was done.
So once again, these are new. So it ain't Google, right? On Google, when you go on to Google, you already know this. Hold on, dog. Hold on, bro. When you go on Google, you already accept that it's being collected. Data's being collected. It's not me going down to buy. Hold on, bro. It's not. Hold on. I'm talking. It's not me going out to buy a newspaper and then hiding it in my floorboard. It ain't the same thing. It ain't. I know you want to make it the same thing, but it's not.
It ain't the same time period. It ain't.
But nigga, so once again, if I live by myself, I ain't gotta hide it in the floorboard.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Your Google search history is open to everyone.
So Jared Leto, let's be real clear. Jared Leto is wild. The motherfucker went in and confessed to a crime that he did not commit.
And once again, we arguing. All I said was the question remains: was he on the path to becoming the person they thought he was?
We don't know.
We don't know. That's all the movie said. And now all I said is because we don't know if Denzel was a good or bad cop, but the show leads us to question him also.
We know that the nigga was involved in chasing a nigga that didn't do the crime. We know that.
But also, they also say he was exemplary. So once again, his peers say he was exemplary.
They also said that he was also defamed.
After the one case, are you listening to my? Are you listening to my question, bro? All I'm saying is everything put under question for everyone? Is his exemplary status put under question because of this one case?
It wasn't because of this case. It was because of the case 5 years ago. Yeah, this nigga had been on the fucking rabbit hole for 5 years.
The 5 years ago case when we shot the hooker. That's why he left. So what I'm saying, if you niggas would listen to me instead of fucking chirping off each other, what I'm saying is his whole career before that is it under question because he chases rabbit holes. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So the same thing be said about a nigga who hides fucking newspaper under his floorboard in a year. If you live by yourself, I don't know what you buy. I don't know your new. I'm saying it leads to question everything.
Let's be real clear. How do you find that fucking newspaper on the floorboard,
bruh? Once again, all I'm saying, dog, you get. All I'm saying is the main purpose of the movie is to question everyone in the movie. That's it. That's all.
Everybody in the movie is questionable.
That's all I said. So I'm saying, y'all kept saying 5 years ago. I get it, 5 years ago, but I'm saying everything, because y'all ain't listening. Everything before 5 years ago, the whole movie leads you to question the way he investigates things.
Exactly.
The same way a creepy ass white man who's hiding newspaper clippings of killings in a floorboard can be questioned too, my nigga. They all on the path.
Pause. Let's remember how the fuck he found the newspaper clippings. He matters like a motherfucker.
He snuck in there. He snuck in there and he questioned a nigga who decided to hide newspaper clippings in an era where ain't no Google, nigga. Yes. You're right.
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
So once again, all I'm saying is everybody's under question. That's all I'm saying. Everybody.
He has made him guilty for being weird. He's guilty because he's weird. That's just not fucking reason to be guilty.
And all I said was, is he on the path, my nigga? Why are we stuck on judge and jury? All I'm saying,
when we investigate the crime that's in the past.
Okay.
We investigate the crime that's in the past. And did he do this one?
Yeah, okay, and he's on the path. So once again, the movie leads you to question. So we question it, right? The movie leads you to question if niggas on the path to being a nigga that's gonna be raping and murdering white women.
I'll put it this way: as I watched it the second time, I got a completely different picture of the fucking role that Jared Leto played. This nigga is playing a fucking troll. He knows what the fuck is going on. He is out here fucking with the cops because he can.
Hey, you ever watch like Nightcrawler or anything about any other serial killer? They usually tend to follow other people who are killing and they study them, and then after that, I
understand all that shit, but that's just you do the shit. So
I get it. That's all I'm saying.
The nigga is definitely weird.
I got that. I got that the first and only time I watched the movie. It's not that deep. That nigga's he's trolling the police. He's trolling the police and he got killed. It's not that. That's the problem though. The movie's not that deep. The niggas trolled the police and got killed. That's it.
I understand all that.
That's it. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. You say the fifth time I watched it, I definitely gotten into the psychological profile.
The second time I watched it, the nigga had a different perspective from me. I put it this way:
he was a troll.
However you want to feel.
He was a troll.
You watched it one time, you felt how you felt the one time. I'm just saying to you that as I listened to it the second time, there's vocabulary that is being said by Denzel's character, by Romney Malco's character, by Malik's character, you know what I'm saying, and then by Jared Leto's character, that you start to understand a little bit better.
No, I'm just saying,
because you understand where the story's going.
Denzel's put him on the path to find one person. Yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah,
and then Denzel was like, "Oh,
we're accustomed to Denzel being the hero. We're accustomed to Denzel being
training
right.
Training Day.
Training Day is one movie.
I'm just saying, I'm not accustomed to him always being the hero. The same way you wanted to argue with me about semantics, I'm just saying I'm gonna argue about that one point where he wasn't the hero.
Anti-hero, very much anti-hero.
Huh? All the movies where he's the hero. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're accustomed to Denzel being the hero. Fucking Bone Collector. We're accustomed to Denzel being the hero. Fucking the Equalizer. We're accustomed to Denzel being the hero. You know what I'm saying? Two Guns. All that shit.
Was he a hero in Soldier Story? I can't remember.
Yes, he was, but he was the bad guy. Because he's the one that actually killed Sergeant Waters or whatever his name was.
Manchurian Candidate and all that shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm just fucking with Joe now. All I'm saying is...
Well, he was a good guy, but he was a little weird too. I don't know.
Yeah, what's that one? Yeah. Let's see. He was a good guy at Fallen.
He was the Manchurian Candidate, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, same kind of situation.
No,
so
we're
accustomed to Denzel being a good guy, but every once in a while he plays a character that makes you look
my nigga.
But as you said though, so when you're watching it, there were cues where I was like, the obvious fucking uncomfortable this motherfucker back at his regular site, and then he's seeing the dead bodies of these women. That's something else I didn't like either. Like, I'm seeing the dead bodies of these past victims of cases I've been investigating, but they just left it there. You don't introduce that and then just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it comes up at the very end of the movie, but I think
they had little flashbacks that kind of discussed the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, but we didn't see no more dead women. It wasn't no like okay, you
need to see.
to make it make more sense. And I get why we see more where like what's happening and why these cases are still there and pending and in his brain. I get all of that, but I'm saying, but I don't know. I said I just wasn't sold on it.
I'm just putting this out there. So I mean, we could debate about it or whatever. But maybe the women that you see are the ones that he fucked up on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought about that too.
That's exactly what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing the ones that he fucked up on, but he's finding these new cases.
But what does fucked up on mean? Like he
needs retribution. He needs to be cleansed.
He needs to have closure.
But what does fucked up?
He needs absolution from the bullshit that he fucked up.
But what does fucked up on mean? He didn't close the case, or he arrested the wrong person.
He shot the fucking girl.
He shot the wrong person.
He shot the one girl, but I'm talking about in that room there was more than one girl.
And he did not find the killer.
That's what I'm asking. I get it. He didn't find the killer of all the other ones, right?
No.
Exactly. So he's trying to find the fucking killer, and he's trying to pin all this shit on Jared Leto's case.
I get it. He's trying to put all this shit on Jared Leto. I get all of that, but I said there should have been more closure on that, or more. I don't know. Whatever.
But that's what I'm saying to you. There is no closure because the shit is fucking still unsolved. The motherfuckers. I get it. It's fucking bad policing. It's fucking Black Lives Matter.
I believe. I don't want to say that in the fucking. I believe. I said. I don't want to say that in the chat group. It's showing you the thin blue line and how people go to defend it. I'm the one that said it in the chat group, nigga. I get all of that.
Oh shit.
But you ain't said it on the fucking podcast.
But I said it right here. But I'm saying it's not a good movie overall. That's what I'm saying. It's not a great movie.
I didn't say it was a great movie. I like it.
Oh, you did say it was a great movie.
No.
Oh, we can go back.
I'm going to tell you like this, though.
I enjoyed the motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
No, I think you said it was a great movie when me and James was like, it was okay. I believe you did say it was a great movie.
I said it was a very solid movie, and I think it was a Denzel movie. So that Denzel movie is gonna put it up the chain.
I think you said it was
but James was putting it down in like the bottom 5 of Denzel.
No, I didn't say that. I said the first 2/3.
That's what James said. And I think it's better than the bottom 5. I don't think it's a top 5 Denzel movie.
It's somewhere in the middle.
I don't think it's a top 10 or 15 Denzel movie, but I think it's a Denzel movie.
It's somewhere in the middle.
And I think it's a solid one.
It's somewhere in the middle, but I think you said it was great. But I'm gonna go back and check.
Tell me three movies that are top 5 Denzel movies. I want to hear what you guys say.
Malcolm X,
Glory, Soldier Story, and
not Soldier Story. No,
Soldier Story.
I'm about to say Malcolm, Hurricane, and maybe Training Day.
Glory. Man.
I say Malcolm, Training Day, and Glory. How about that?
This nigga said Soldier Story.
I like that.
Shame on you.
I like them in Soldier. I liked him in the
But he wasn't even the lead, was
he? He was young. That was young Denzel.
Man.
That nigga played a bit role in that movie, I swear to God.
Yeah, it was a small role, yeah.
How can it be his best movie with you know what? I ain't gonna fight you. I already fought Joe enough. I'm tired, nigga.
If you like it, you like it, nigga, whatever.
Yeah, that's all I'm at.
Anyway, so I like the movie.
But
like I said,
what Sam, you can't like it though. So what Sam Ass said, his three of his top 5 movies, and you can't say I liked it and that be your 3 of your top 5. In my opinion.
No. What I said was I like this movie.
No. What Sam said.
Soldier Story. You like Soldier Story, or do you love Soldier Story?
I like a Soldier Story.
But that's your.
I put Training Day up in that motherfucker. Training Day might be.
I said Training Day is pretty good too.
Pretty. Okay.
Pretty
all right.
good.
Let's go on. Let's stop. Me and Joe have argued enough. Let's stop. He gonna have to edit too much. Let's stop.
I'm not even sure it's in the top half of Denzel.
Joe, the way Joe leaned in, we need to move on.
I mean, Training Day deserved the Oscar for Training Day.
Hey, dog, wait a minute. Are you putting Hurricane up there with Soldier Story? He won a Golden Globe for that. Well, not gold. Was it gold? Yeah, it was a Golden Globe for that.
Yeah, it was a Golden Globe for that one. Yeah, but I didn't like Hurricane.
I think Hurricane was cool.
I didn't like it.
I don't like either one of you niggas.
It was cool.
I don't like either one of you niggas now.
It was like we talk about discount Matt Damon. It was like a discount Malcolm X. Like,
oh my God.
That one I think. Definitely, Denzel should have won an Oscar for it. Was Malcolm X?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
We can agree on that. We can agree on that.
I don't think
I always said it. I've always
this is not a top 10 Denzel movie, but it is a Denzel movie, and I don't think it's a bottom 10.
No, I agree. There, it's not a bottom 10.
So you think it's middling? You think it's middle of the pack?
Yeah, but it's a Denzel movie, which means middle of the pack for Denzel movies is high in my opinion.
It ain't even peak. It ain't even peak Denzel though.
It's not peak Denzel. It's not.
No,
but it's not bad
trash.
Denzel either.
It's not. You're right.
No, it's not trash. It's not virtuosity.
But to me, virtuosity wasn't horrible. For that time frame.
So
no. Now, if you want to go back and say it was horrible, but for that time frame, that was a great movie, nigga.
But I said, so Denzel's playing a very human character in this thing.
Yeah,
he's playing somebody who has been excellent at his job, but that nigga is not excellent anymore, and he's having a hard time dealing with it.
But hold on, but is he? So he's excellent, or is he? I thought we said that.
Didn't you hear what I said, nigga? Can you hear the words I'm saying? He said
no. You ain't heard the words I've been saying for the last 30 minutes.
Not excellent anymore.
No, but I said, no. Actually, so that there, I let him know you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying the whole movie questions if he's even excellent at all, or was. That's what I'm excellent. So are you listening? Hold on. Are you listening to the words in my mouth, nigga?
In this movie, he is a human character who has flaws. He is a flawed character, is what I'm trying to say to you.
Yes. There we go. I like that better.
All right, he's fucking flawed. And
I like how he's questioning if I'm listening, but he ain't listening to me.
He was trash.
I love you, Joe.
He was trash. It was a trash ass. It started off.
But hold on, but I don't even know. But here's the thing, though. I don't even know if he was like you can just throw it away. That's the part of the movie I liked in the first 2/3. You can't. But I've said this in the chat group. In the chat group too. I've said this. The first 2/3 of the movie.
I remember saying that.
The last third was let me down. That's I've said this numerous times.
We let down because we find out that Denzel is not the Denzel that we know Denzel to be.
Not to me though. It's not for me. That's not it. For me, I was already questioning if he was shit or not. I was already questioning that because when he's uncomfortable when he goes back to the job, and then also when he like the little thing where he purposely touches crime evidence when he shouldn't be touching it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's kind of like one of them things. Like if you're a good cop, a great cop, you don't do little shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, fucking what's his name? Danny Glover and fucking what's the racist white dude? Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Like Mel Gibson was a bad cop, but he got results. You know what I'm saying? He kind of had that feel of the Mel Gibson character, who was I do shit my own way.
Right.
Results.
So all I'm saying, all I'm saying is, bro, is like I was already questioning. Yeah, he might have closed cases, but I was already questioning some of his methods to close the case because they made it a point to show him doing that little thing. And as soon as that lab technician looked at him, he knew he fucked up and he was wrong.
The thing about this movie is, my theory is, Denzel's character was supposed to be sharp as a whip, and he was supposed to do the things that good detectives do.
I think.
The actor fucked it all up because he's getting old, and he's like, they're like, we're just gonna keep the shit.
No, Sam. I think it's one of those things that people saw the previews and thought that Denzel was gonna be this sharp cop closing the case. Yeah. And I think the previews are its own plot twist, as Joe has pointed out.
Yeah. See,
Instead of enjoying,
that's how the movie built him up too, though.
Yeah.
The movie built him up to be this fucking ace cop, and we find out that he's human. And he has frailties, and he goes on hunches.
Yeah, but Joe, like even when old boys point out to him, you was a great cop this many years, never got promoted, and then also, like I said to me, add in the fact that this motherfucker touching evidence and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, so what the fuck's going on here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's in the first 2/3 of the movie.
But I'm saying to you, we still getting the idea that he's supposed to be this great cop. But he's doing other things.
Find it out.
And I get it.
They planting that seed.
Yeah.
But we can find out later in the movie that this nigga really is.
Right. And I get it. If you, like you said, you make a good point when you say if you go there thinking this is a Denzel movie, you waiting for Denzel to be the guy that solves everything. I get what you're saying. I get it.
See, there it is.
But I'm saying, but for me though, I don't go to movies with those expectations, and so I'm like, And then also when I start seeing little things happen, it's like, and I seen the undercover when he goes back, people
you might be the only one because everyone goes into that theater like, oh, Denzel's gonna be the man.
But I was like, but also to me, when it's a psychological drama, I'm always like, there's a fucking plot twist. There's a double plot twist or a plot twist somewhere. Don't nothing seem ain't nothing supposed to seem the way it's supposed to be.
So
you know what I'm saying?
now that by y'all mentioning it, see, now by y'all mentioning this, now catch the title of the movie, The Little Things. But if you pay more attention to the little things,
right. But but also Denzel's the one that makes the speech about it. And he makes a speech, but that leads you
because he knows more about it than anybody.
Yeah. And then let me get in the very end of the movie. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nothing. Cause I don't want to say shit about it. Cause Sam got to see it.
Oh,
that's the. Hey Sam, watch it to the end.
I was pissed.
Pay the fucking attention.
Go ahead. I don't mind spoilers. I'll still watch it.
So one of the killers was a jogger. I mean, no, one of the victims was a jogger.
Yep.
Right.
And so this woman is a jogger, and so she gets caught up as she's out on the jog. She leaves some dude she was running with and says, "Hey, I got the last few blocks on my own." A car follows her, and then we find out that she's dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so the parents would be like, "Hey, she wears a red beret when she runs." So Denzel hears this information from Romney Malik's character, and so Romney is gone in this situation where he is fucking digging up holes all throughout this little fucking thing that Jared Leto's character led him to because he is looking for the body, and none of it's panning out, and so he's going crazy in his mind. He's going through the fucking situation that Denzel went through 5 years ago. So Denzel sees that, and he's like, let me put this nigga's mind to rest. I'm going to go buy a box of barrettes, and I'm going to send one to this motherfucker and let him know that we found the dude when he didn't find that fucking beret in the apartment. He went out and bought a red beret to put this nigga's mind at ease. You know what I'm saying?
And that pissed me off.
But the subtle way that they show it, if you blink or like sneeze real quick, you'll fuck around and miss it.
Yep.
Yeah.
At the very end, and you walk out there real upset. You're like, the fuck? This nigga was burning trash.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the trash he was burning. Okay, so Jared Leto was killed by the detective Romney Malik. He hit him with a shovel. And so what Denzel says, I'm gonna go cover it up. Don't worry about it. You bury his ass. I'll be back in a few hours. He goes back into the apartment. He gathers all this nigga shit, throws it in trash bags, put it in the back of his truck, and then makes it look like this nigga just moved out of town. And so he takes that shit back to his little fucking double wide up in Kern County and burns all the evidence on some bad cop shit.
But
and part of the evidence is the shit that he fabricated. This fucking red beret that he used to kind of put Romney Malik's character at ease.
So, but we even admit here that Denzel knew that old boy wasn't the guy. Instead of, I don't know. I don't want to get.
We admit that what now?
That Denzel knew at some point in time, or knew all along that old boy.
All along, hell no. He searched the nigga house.
Yeah.
After the fucking murder.
Right.
And found nothing, and then realized,
yeah, so
this nigga didn't do this shit.
So what? Yeah, that's all I'm saying once again. That's all I'm saying once again. Like yeah, he may have put Rymick on the path, but he didn't tell him to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that. But he recognized the symptoms. He recognized.
He recognized the symptoms too. So once again, we answering all these questions. And I had a question, but a question that popped in my mind was, did he think he was returning the favor that old girl? I don't know her actress name, but she's on.
Absolutely, he's paying it forward. Yeah,
he's paying it forward. Old girl who had that. They make it a point. Yeah. That's where she was from. She was old boy's mama. So he paying it forward because they made it a point. Like we say, the little things. This movie, she has the casing on her keychain.
Right.
From that when Denzel shot old girl.
Exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And she, as the coroner, dug that shit out.
Yep.
Knew that it came from Denzel, and claimed that the girl had been stabbed multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just call it multiple stabbing.
So I'm saying, so then again, I don't know. Is that Denzel's one case where he fucked up? I don't know.
It's the thin blue line, nigga.
No, like I said, it's like I said, all I got from that movie, which was scary and powerful at the same time. I shouldn't say all I got. That's a loaded term. What I got from that movie, which was scary and powerful, is and why a lot of quote unquote people who aren't for defunding the police have been upset about the movie is the lengths that these people who are the blue line will go through and do to make sure their comrade or whoever doesn't go to jail or is able to carry on.
Absolutely, and that's another thing. It's set in the 90s, but it's timely as a motherfucker,
bro.
Yep.
For 2020, 2021. Timely as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Defund the fucking police, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it was better than what I think it was better than what other people were saying, but it's still, like I said, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I didn't like the ending. That's it.
It's not a top 10 Denzel movie. If you go in there thinking it's gonna be that, it's not.
It's definitely not top 10 Denzel movie.
It's along the lines of Bone Collector. You know what I'm saying? It's not right.
And as you can tell by the actor we talked about to start this movie off with, it's Jared Leto's one of his better movies as far as time on the screen and commanding control of the screen. I will give him that.
The only thing I remember seeing that nigga in is
he crazy
as a Joker.
He crazy.
So this is to me hands down his best performance that I've seen him in.
But he crazy. He gets all that method acting and shit.
Suicide Squad. That's what he was in. Yeah,
Suicide Squad.
But very briefly. Yeah. I mean, he was a Joker in Suicide Squad.
I kind of liked him in Fight Club when he's getting the fuck beat out of him by. It wasn't Brad Pitt. It was Edward Norton.
He was a little blonde dude in Fight Club.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta go back now.
He get into it so heavy.
He said, I want to destroy something beautiful and then beat the fuck out of Jared Leto.
That was Jared Leto. Okay, fuck.
Look at Sam. Look at Sam coming through.
20 years ago.
Look at Sam coming through.
Yeah.
How old is Jared Leto?
He's out there. He was a lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh, man, he's been around.
Hey, y'all peep how Sam muted us when me and Joe was arguing about like 3 different levels of dialogue?
Yes.
I was listening the whole time.
It probably smiling. Cause we ignorant, me and Joe.
Rightfully so, nigga. Rightfully so.
Hey, you sure we ain't brothers, Joe? The way we argue?
For real.
No.
Hey, we brothers who break bread, nigga.
Right.
We fight like me and Damon used to when we was younger, nigga. Shit. Anyway, but yeah, like that's what I got. It's kind of scary. We talked about it, but it's the fact what these folks would do to cover that up, and it cost the Who's lives.
I enjoyed the movie. I'm not saying between. Okay, so Sam asked the question earlier. What's better of the 2 movies?
The better of the 2 to me was
Oh shit.
I think there's layers upon layers upon layers, little things, bro.
So I will answer Joe's question. So I think I will admit, yes, Judas and the Black Messiah resonate with me because it's a part of our black struggle here in America and some in history that is rarely talked about. Definitely Blue Valley North. You ask a motherfucker who Fred Hampton was, they be talking about is that especially 1995, is that a new hip hop artist?
Hey man, fuck this shit. You asked the nigga at Central. You know what I'm saying? Unless I done told them. I don't know where the fuck they gonna find out about Fred Hampton.
You right.
Know what I'm saying?
And so, yes, that movie resonated with me because of those reasons. And there are little things here and there in the movie that kind of were like, and there are some things that like, okay, this could have been not done. I hate to say it, but the overall, like I said, the first 2/3 of the little things to me were fucking fantastic. as far as like tension and plot building and like, oh my God, what the fuck's going to happen these last 30 minutes. So to me, the little things was a little bit better.
I think I have to agree, man. I think it's just I think Judas and the Black Messiah is a more important movie.
There we go.
And I think it's going to probably stand the test of time.
Yeah.
A little bit longer because it's a historical film, and it deals with heavy,
themes. Yeah.
Themes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think in terms of entertainment,
yeah.
I think the little things is a little bit more entertaining to me.
I hate that we did all this fighting. I mean, this nigga agreeing now.
Just yeah. All this damn infighting. What the hell?
Anyway,
yeah.
What say you, Ten?
Of the two movies, I have to say that I really enjoyed Judas and the Black Messiah better. And it was because of the soundtrack, mostly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though I was not born in the 60s, some of that music kind of took me back there into that era and kind of like lived. And I guess it opened my eyes to see the history a little bit better. And the acting in there was phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
By all these young, by these young characters.
Who was the better character? Who's the better character?
Oh, hands down.
Lakeith Stanfield or Jared Leto?
Lakeith Stanfield.
I think I said it because I was black. Now I'm like, damn, wait a minute.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Blackness is getting in the way of this shit, bro.
Jared Leto played a great ass, creepy ass white man that I wouldn't even let sit next to my daughter in a doctor's waiting room, nigga. If he came and sat down next to me and my daughter, I would grab her hand and be like, we moving over here. Fuck him.
You know, I love the stance our country is taking now, and that these stories need to be told. They need to be mainstream because, let's be honest, Black history is American history.
Yep.
When you talk about, Caucasians, the mass majority of the influx of Caucasians that came to the United States happened in the early 1900s. Of course, slavery predated that, so African-American roots are a lot deeper in the United States than most Caucasians. Those are facts. So African-American history is American history. So, when I talk about, various movies and things and cultural, phenomena that happen in this country, a lot of them are African-American related. And guess what? That is American history. It's no different than the white shit they try to tout or whatever when it comes to things. So it's nothing different, and it's not separate. It's not African-American. No, that is fucking American history, and that is very part of the fabric that is in this country, and it's got deeper roots than most of the Caucasian things that we see as mainstream nowadays. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You better be careful, Sam. They'll come and deport you, nigga.
They're gonna come. Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving on. We've been on this for.
Hey, Sam, shout out, man. That's some deep shit, nigga. Black African-American roots go back further.
Yep.
Yeah.
Than a lot of these white Americans who claim to be the fucking real Americans.
Absolutely.
That's some real shit, nigga. Hey, man, we go back to 1619. You motherfuckers came in the late 1800s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, that's some real shit.
It's deeper roots. African American blood is woven in the very deep fabric of this country. It helped build this country to what it is. And people like to talk about cowboys and Indians. You think black people disappeared during the Wild West? 30% of all cowboys were fucking African American, but they don't talk about that story.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
So,
love it.
Excellent, man.
All right. We gonna do a Hallmark and then fuckery, and we gonna get out of here.
I might have on the previous question though.
What?
My blackness is getting in the way, but I might have to go with Jared Leto.
Yeah, no. I said, he was acting.
That speech I just gave. Come on now.
Hey,
I know.
Hey, Joe.
Burn your black ass.
Hey, Joe.
I Oh, no.
I already said Jared Leto. Hey, Joe, tell me that nigga didn't have that creepy-ass white man walk down, dog. He was walking stupid as shit.
And then they get that nigga that fucking beer belly nigga.
He got the belly. Nigga.
Right.
Oh, man. No, you know.
Nigga was creepy as a motherfucker, bro. I don't know, man.
You know his dick smelled like fucking little kids' buttholes, nigga. That nigga was walking so bad, dog.
No.
Hey, Sam, when you see it, you gonna be like, God damn, he got that walk down, dog.
Yeah. Hey, I need to get on these movies. I'll check them out, man. Hey, we'll discuss it. I'll come see you up in the lab next week, Roger.
Yes, sir.
So we'll talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
We're gonna move forward. Because I want to mention this, that way this gets into the Hallmark Hall of Fame. A middle schooler was insecure by his haircut, so his principal fixed it himself instead of disciplining the boy for wearing a hat. Oh, my God. Intervention, man. Let me tell you something. Actually, just being human.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, take that fucking hat off, and the kid saying no and disciplining them, probably just ask them, why are you wearing the hat? You know these are the rules. And a little boy talking to him.
Hey, man, so this kind of hits home with me, obviously because I'm an educator, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
But because I also was a barber in college.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Roger, do you remember that shit? Did I ever cut your hair? I don't know if I ever cut your hair.
You may have.
I don't know. But I used to cut niggas' hair, you know what I'm saying? And so I still come on. And so when I was doing it, though, I had one of the coaches on the track team, because I was on the track team, one of the coaches on the track team would, you know what I'm saying, bring the brothers through and cut their hair. And do it because, you know what I'm saying, we were in mid-Missouri. There weren't a whole lot of barbers. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could do it. I could do my own shit, and I could do other people's shit. Mm-hmm. But he was doing this as a service, so motherfuckers didn't have access to niggas like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so he would cut niggas' hair, and that was a way to kind of build with the athletes on the team and kind of, he would do it for free. Wouldn't charge nobody. His name was Brian Brown, to be specific. He left the University of Missouri, went to Drake University. He's back at the University of Missouri, and he's now in the athletic director department, pretty high up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but like I said, that was a service he did to the black youth to kind of make them feel at home in a foreign place. You know what I'm saying? And so people can have some self-confidence and you know what I'm saying, have a nice little cut while you're on campus. You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't charge nobody, you know what I'm saying? And so that is something that I kind of took with me. And so from time to time, if I catch a kid, especially on my team, who's looking a little rough, and, you know, they might be in a situation where they can't afford to go get a barber, I'm like, yeah, man, I'll invite him to the house, and I'm sitting in the barber chair right now, you know what I'm saying? I'll pull out my barber chair and my clippers and trim them up and clean them up, just to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they can have some self-confidence. I don't do it all the time, you know what I'm saying, but it is something that I do try to be conscious of doing because, you know what I'm saying, that is something that I saw modeled for me from one of my coaches at Mizzou, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I love that, man. That's awesome.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if it's Deion. I think it was Deion Sanders to say that. Look good, play good, baby.
Absolutely. Man. And so, for, you know, I remember being in school and, you know what I'm saying, not having the right clothes on, your fucking clothes, your fucking jeans, you done outgrew your jeans, so they fucking high waters now, so now you got to sag them. So, so, you know what I'm saying, you sagging unintentionally, you know what I'm saying, just to disguise your fucking high waters. You know what I'm saying, kids be conscious of that shit.
Yes, they do.
And that really distracts them from learning, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's powerful. This man said, hey, man, I cut hair. He's a principal.
Yep.
Hey, man, I cut hair. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get my clippers. I'll be right back. If I get your line right, will you go back to class and you know, say, be cool? He said, yeah, I'll do it. I think it's a very powerful story.
Beautiful,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is 100%, man. You know, I mean, that's all. You know, we can get on a tangent about, you know, what can help improve our communities of color as far as that goes. You know, the support and various things. But you know, men like that to just take charge and make it their responsibility to make things a little better. We need more people like that, man. We really, 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 really do. And that, I'm not saying, I do a lot or anything, but anytime I get in front of anyone, whatever, it could be Hispanic, it could be African American, whatever. I tell them, hey, man, I don't know if it means shit to them, but it's like, hey, man, like, look, just a little bit of support, man. Like, oh, man, yeah, you can do that, or man, this is possible. Just do it, try. I think that's huge, man, because role models, I think, are few and far between. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might be speaking out of turn here, but that's kind of what I believe. It's like they need some positivity, and not just a ball player or a comedian or whatever. They need some real people that have their shit together and they're doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? And know that, hey, this is not just you don't have to just be a ball player. You don't have to be. You can do other things to support a family or do well in your community or whatever. I don't know.
Sir. But speaking about doing well in the community, Sacramento mom says Catholic school expelled her 3 kids over her OnlyFans account.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sorry. I won't call his name out, but one of the members of the Brothers Breaking Bread was asking if we could do some investigating of this account. This brother did not want to give to the investigation funds, so there's no investigation.
We should totally support. We should totally have full support, and we should maybe subscribe to this account just to support the community. So, what is the name? Send it to me in a message.
Hey, so hold on. So here's his mom. They're going to some Sacramento Sacred Heart Parish school is where her 3 children were going. So how much y'all think she was making a month? Hey, y'all read the story?
No, I didn't read it. I just read the headline.
So how much?
Working? How much was she making?
No. How much you think her OnlyFans account was pulling in a month?
$50, nigga.
$180.
$180.
$5,000.
Let me scroll down to the bottom.
$5,000. This bitch must be showing nipple. Hold on.
Now, more than a year later, she's known as Miss Poindexter online and is making up to $150,000 a month selling access to photos and videos on her OnlyFans account.
I'm in the wrong profession.
Yeah, you gotta pay that fucking Catholic school tuition, nigga.
100.
Hey, wow.
That Catholic school tuition ain't no joke, nigga. You need to pay the bills, nigga.
$150,000.
No, hey.
What's this young lady's name?
But hold on. You know what though? This would been good if we didn't have no pictures beforehand. Because if I told you her name was Crystal Jackson, y'all ain't thinking that's a white woman.
Oh shit! Hold on. Ain't that? Oh, let me stop.
Sorry, Jackson.
This is
Simon Jackson.
Simon Jackson. Okay, she came right up too. I just put Crystal Jackson, and I see all kinds of pictures already.
Damn. Crystal Jackson.
That's a California mom.
Yep, Sacramento. That's where you coming at.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Crystal Jackson. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, she okay looking.
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't no $155,000 a month.
No.
She a MILF.
Damn, Crystal Jackson photos like a muzz.
She a MILF, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
She look good though.
155. My guys, $155,000 a month.
Has it become since this shit got fucking traction?
Yeah, that's probably.
Oh, there she is in the Catholic school outfit though.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, well, and then there's that.
Hey, dog, hold on, dog. She putting the hate out there, dog. Mrs. Jackson says last summer a group of moms found her site. You know what happened? You know
that's what I'm on right there. I'm like, okay, so her kids are getting expelled because she on OnlyFans. Who the motherfuckers out here who found?
You know what happened?
They ain't expelled.
Hold on. You know what happened? One of these motherfucking miserable ass women husbands was fucking jacking off to one of these to her site, and then the mom, is that Crystal? Nigga, and she said, we got to shut it down.
Miss Jackson?
I'm gonna send they fucking. I'm gonna get their kids up out of school.
I am for real.
Trying to this husband stealing my husband.
Never.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my God. Hey, I mean, she's attractive though.
Hold on, dog. They said
she's decent. She's decent.
they wanted my kids to
I don't
move.
know how she got 150,000 though.
That's what I'm trying to say, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. 150,000 a month, not a year.
Month.
Anyway,
Mom.
dog, they want her. They kick their kids out that school.
You can see titties for free on the internet. You know,
True.
you don't need to pay that much money.
Absolutely.
I can show you other women that look just like her.
You know what them husbands said though. Oh damn!
He said I'm feeling moist.
I don't know what happened. The video got taken down.
No.
Oh no! Oh,
they take that motherfucker down. Shit.
oh, not the. I'm moist. I gotta go for a search for this.
Not the saturated tabernacle, nigga.
Nigga.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know how she's making $150,000 a month. I maybe once the shit go public and we out here googling shit, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
I think just people like the whole taboo aspect, right? Like, this is a Catholic teacher. Oh, only fans, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's that whole
mom, our kids go to Catholic school. Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's that whole angle, right? Like the whole taboo angle. Like, oh, she ain't supposed to be doing this.
I feel the rain. It's raining all over me. I'm moist.
Call a response. I'm moist.
Why you say it like that though? I'm moist.
I'm holding response. I said I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist.
I'm moist. Okay, it's time to go to bed. It's time for everybody to go.
Yeah.
We did fuckery, so we good. And we did a Hallmark, so we good. Ah, shit, I'm moist. That's good. So look at here. Y'all thought that me and Joe would not have anything to yell at each other about since the election. Surprise, niggas. You thought wrong.
You thought Trump is gone, the shit was over, nigga.
We gonna find something else.
Nope.
Wait. You supported Trump, Joe?
No. We used to get.
I was Team Bernie. This nigga was Team Joe.
Nobody.
I was team the nigga I knew he'd get elected.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was team nigga that I knew would also get elected, but also would make some fucking real change instead of having niggas still in cages.
Yeah, because
Hey, no, you're right.
No, because Bernie's done so much besides being elected in a all-white state. Anyway, he has proven that he can win.
To ask you for your contributions.
They stole from me the first time. Oh, they stole from me again. Maybe I just can't win. Anyway,
Damn, we reopening old wounds there.
No, it don't matter. We all gonna be in a bubble.
I ain't stressed at all.
I'm moist. I'm gonna start saying that to women. I'm moist.
I'm saturated.
I'm saturated.
How you doing, Roger?
Right when I'm about to. Hey, Sam. Next time you and your wife make love, right before I'm saturated. I'm moist.
Let her know. Hey, let her know.
You gonna be calling me talking about, hey, y'all wanna get on the podcast? I got a source of my side eye. Anyway, well, guess what, niggas? We found something to argue about, as niggas would do. But anyway, man, hey, I appreciate y'all for getting on. Yeah, a long one. We're gonna chop it up, probably For sure, make it 2. My bad.
It's 1:15 a.m. God damn.
I keep thinking I'm moist. Anyway. All right, man. Thanks for getting on, Sam. 10 meters. Has Buzz of Doom, Joe Jeff, Casey Stork here, Brothers Breaking Bread. Never, ever miss a moment to break bread with your brothers. Triple B, we out.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.